हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द नीडल मैजिक में आपका स्वागत है। आज के इस ट्यूटोरियल में मैं आपको बनाना दिखाऊंगी कि ये पोंचो कैसे बनाएंगे। सो आई विल टेल यू हाउ टू मेक दिस पोंचो। आई मेक अ स्मॉल वर्जन ऑफ इट जस्ट टू टेल यू हाउ टू डू इट, बट you can make the bigger version by the stitches that I tell you how much to make. So I hope you will enjoy this tutorial. So let's begin. So let's begin by making a slip knot. सबसे पहले हम एक slip knot बनाएंगे and now we'll chain 90. 1 2 3 4. So for making this tutorial I'm going to make a small version. So you have to chain 90, and after chaining 90 make sure that your chains are straight and it's not twisted anywhere. And then you have to slip stitch in the first chain that you made. So सबसे पहले आप 90 chains बनाइए और उसके बाद जो first chain आपने बनाई थी उसमें slip stitch कीजिए। तो ये ध्यान रखना है कि आपकी ये जो chain है ये twisted नहीं होनी चाहिए कहीं पर भी, ये एकदम straight होनी चाहिए। And now we'll slip stitch in the first chain that we made. So we have a राउंड टू वर्क इन। तो ये मैं यहाँ पे छोटा वर्जन बना रही हूँ ट्यूटोरियल के लिए, बट आपने 90 चेन्स लेनी है और जैसे जैसे मैं बताती जाऊँगी आप वैसे वैसे करेंगे तो बहुत ही सुंदर पोंचो बन के तैयार हो जाएगा। सो नाउ आफ्टर जॉइनिंग टू द फर्स्ट चेन you have to chain 3 1 2 3 in the same space where you slip stitched. उसी सेम चेन में जहाँ पे आपने स्लिप स्टिच की थी वहाँ पे आपने 2 और डबल क्रोशे स्टिच बनाने हैं। तो we'll make 2 more double crochet stitches in the same space in the same chain in which we slip stitched. So 1 and 2. Now the chain 3 will count as our first double crochet stitch, and we are making 2 more. So now we have a total of 3 double crochet stitches. This chain 3 is counting as a first double crochet stitch. Now we have 3 double crochet stitches. Now we have to chain 3 कीजिए, and in the same space make 3 more double crochet stitches. तो उसी सेम जगह पे आपने 3 और डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस करनी है। तो हम 3 और डबल क्रोशे स्टिच उसी सेम स्पेस में करेंगे, सेम चेन में। तो एक ही चेन में हमारे पास क्या हो जाएगा, 3 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस और चेन 3 और फिर 3 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस। So now in one space we have this chain 3 which is counting as our first double crochet stitch, 2 more double crochet stitches, so a total of 3 double crochet stitches, chain 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the same space in the same chain in which we slip stitched. Now you have to count, like if you have taken 90 chains, then you have to count. Now this is 1 and you have to count, and on the 45th chain you have to put a stitch marker. So count from here and on the 45th chain put a stitch marker. तो 45th chain जो होगी आपकी, आपने जैसे 90 chain starting में लिए हैं तो उसका हाफ हो गया 45, तो 45th chain पे आपने ये stitch marker लगाना है जो कि हमारा होगा second corner. This will be our second corner. So this is the first corner and we have to work the second corner the same way as we worked here. So after putting the stitch marker, now we'll begin with our row. So chain 2 1 2, सबसे पहले chain 2 करेंगे यहाँ से, and now skip 2 chains and in the third chain work 3 double crochet stitches. 2 chains को skip कर दीजिए और third chain में 3 double crochet stitches बनाइए, 1 2 and 3 in the same space. Now chain 2 again, 1 2, skip 2 chains and in the third make 3 double crochet stitches. फिर से chain 2 करेंगे और 2 chains को skip करके जो तीसरी वाली chain होगी उसमें हम 3 double crochet stitches बनाएंगे, 2 and 3. Again chain 2 1 2, skip 2 chains, go into the third one and make 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 3. Again skip 2 chains, go into the third one and make 3 double crochet stitches. We have to do this until we reach our stitch marker. So we have to keep skipping 2 chains here, and in the third one we have to do 3 double crochet stitches. Then again we have to chain 2, skip 2 chains, go into the third one and do 3 double crochet stitches. We have to complete this until we reach our stitch marker. तो जब तक आप stitch marker तक नहीं पहुंचते, इसी तरीके का पैटर्न आपने रिपीट करते जाना है. 3 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस करनी है, फिर चेन 2 करने हैं, 2 चेन्स को स्किप करना है और थर्ड वाली चेन में फिर से 3 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस करनी है, चेन 2 करना है, 2 चेन स्किप करनी है. इसी तरीके से जब तक आप स्टिच मार्कर तक नहीं पहुंचते अपने, तब तक आप इसी को रिपीट करते रहेंगे. बाय स्टिच मार्कर, मैं अपने स्टिच मार्कर के पास पहुंच चुकी हूँ. नाउ एज यू कैन सी, नाउ आई हैव वर्कड हियर एंड 2 chains are left, and in the third chain is the stitch marker. So what I'll do, I'll just remove the stitch marker. And now as we were working, so in our corner we have to work the same way as we did on the first corner here. So what we'll do is skip these 2 chains, and in the third chain where our stitch marker was, just go in and make 3 double crochet stitches, chain 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the same chain, same space. So इसी same space में हम क्या करेंगे, 3 double crochet stitches बनाएंगे. 1 2 3, then chain 3, 1 2 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the same space. तो ये हमारा corner बन जाएगा. So this will be our second corner. 1 2 and 3. Once you start making, it will be more easier. So now we have done our both the corners, and now this row will be, this side will be the same as this side. So what we'll do is we have to chain 2. Remember, in the corner we have to chain 3, but in between these stitches we have to chain 2. So we'll chain 2, we'll skip these 2 chains over here, go into the third one and make 3 double crochet stitches. If you are familiar with the granny square, this poncho is really very easy. It's just like making a granny square. The only thing is we have only 2 corners, and in the granny square we have 4. So बहुत easy है. अगर आपको granny square बनाना आता है तो ये poncho आपके लिए really बहुत easy होगा. So again, after 3 double crochet stitches, we'll chain 2, we'll skip the 2 chains and go into the third one and make 3 double crochet stitches here. इधर फिर से हम वैसे ही करेंगे, 2 चेन्स को स्किप करेंगे, चेन 2 करेंगे एंड 3 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस थर्ड वाली चेन पे करेंगे. एक बार आप बनाना शुरू करेंगे तो बहुत इजी लगेगा आपको. देन अगेन चेन 2, skip 2 chains, go into the third one, make 3 double crochet stitches. 1 2 and 3. Again chain 2, skip 2 chains, and we have to keep repeating that until we finish our round and we reach here. Until we reach here, we have to keep doing this. So I've completed the round, and now I've reached here at my corner, and I have only 1 chain left. So it doesn't matter, I'll just go into the top of the chain 3 that we made at the beginning and I'll slip stitch here. तो अगर आपके पास एक चेन भी बची है तो इट्स ओके, मैटर नहीं करेगी, क्योंकि आगे जब हम स्टार्ट करेंगे तो इससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा. तो अगर आपके पास एक भी चेन बची है कोई बात नहीं, 2 हैं तो ठीक है. अब आप क्या करेंगे, अब ये जो 3 चेन्स हमने स्टार्टिंग में बनाई थी उसकी थर्ड चेन पे जाएंगे और स्लिप स्टिच करेंगे. सो विल गो ऑन टू द टॉप ऑफ द चेन 3 that we made at the beginning and we'll make a slip stitch. We have this, the round is completed now, but we have to reach the chain 3 space here and work from here. So what we'll do is we'll slip stitch to the next stitch. हमें अब ये chain 3 space में जाना है तो हम next stitch पे slip stitch करेंगे. Again slip stitch in the next stitch, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, and now we'll start our round number 2 from this space. So now we'll begin with our round 2. Round 2 begin करेंगे और हमारा पूरा जो पोंचो होगा इसी राउंड 2 को रिपीट करते जाना है हमने, जब तक हमें अपनी डिज़ायर्ड लेंथ नहीं मिल जाती. हमें जितना लंबा ये पोंचो चाहिए जब तक हम बना नहीं लेते, हमने यही जो रो 2 है इसको रिपीट करते जाना है. वी हैव टू जस्ट कीप रिपीटिंग आवर रो 2 until we get our desired length. So be very careful while learning this, because we have to keep repeating row 2 again and again. So what we'll do is, So first we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3, which will count as our first double crochet stitch, and in the same chain 3 space we'll do 2 more double crochet stitches. तो इसी सेम chain 3 जहाँ स्पेस है जहाँ पे हमने chain 3 की है वहीं पर हम 2 और double crochet stitches करेंगे, फिर हम chain 3 करेंगे, then we have to chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and 3 more double crochet stitches in the same space. 3 और double crochet stitches इसी same space में हम करेंगे. 1, 2 and 3. So remember, like we did our corner, we have to keep repeating, like whenever we reach our corner we have to repeat this 3 double crochet stitches, chain 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the same space, same chain 3 space. So this side also, when we reach our corner we'll repeat the same thing here. And now in this side and this side I'll show you what to do. Chain 2, 1, 2, and in the chain 2 space we have to work 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2 and 3. Again chain 2, and in the next chain 2 space you have to work 3 double crochet stitches. तो हर एक chain 2 space में हम 3 double crochet stitches करते जाएंगे और बीच में हम chain 2 करते जाएंगे. Again chain 2, go into the next chain 2 space and make 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2 and 3. Then again we have to chain 2, 1, 2, then again in the next chain 2 space we have to work 3 more double crochet stitches. 1, 2 and 3. So you have to keep repeating this until you reach the corner. हमें ये करते जाना है जब तक हम अपने corner पे नहीं पहुंचते. तो जब हम corner पे पहुंचेंगे फिर मैं बताऊंगी क्या करना है, तब तक आपने इसी तरीके से ये side complete कर. Completed this side, and now before the corner make sure that in the chain 2 space you are making 3 double crochet stitches, otherwise this will not get the right shape. So make sure you are making 3 double crochet stitches in each of the chain 2 spaces. So don't forget the last chain 2, because sometimes what happens is after doing the 3 double crochet stitches in the second last chain 2 space, we just omit this and we just go into the corner, which will make it very crooked. So make sure that you are doing chain 3, the 3 double crochet stitches in each of the chain 2 spaces, including the last before the corner. So this is the last of this side, the chain 2 space. So we'll, after chain 2 we'll go in and we'll make 3 double crochet stitches here. 2 and 3. Now chain 2 again. Before doing the corner we have to do chain 2, and now in the corner we'll make 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, and now in the corner we have to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and again 3 double crochet stitches in the same space. 1, 2 and 3. Now chain 2, and this is your first chain 2 space here, so we'll work 3 double crochet stitches here. 1, 2, 3, then again chain 2, and in the chain 2 space again 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, then again chain 2, 1, 2, then in the chain 2 space again. So the next chain 2 space again we'll make 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2 and 3. Then again chain 2. Then in the next chain 2 space again we'll make 3 double crochet stitches. तो हर एक chain 2 space में अपने 3 double crochet stitches बनानी है. बीच बीच में दो chains के gap से, मतलब 2 chains होनी चाहिए बीच में और फिर 3 double crochet stitches. तो ये देख सकते हैं आप, ये 2 chains फिर 3 double crochet stitches, फिर 2 chains फिर 3 double crochet stitches. तो इसी तरीके से हमने कंप्लीट करना है जब तक हम ये कॉर्नर तक नहीं पहुंचते. सो विल रिपीट दिस अंटिल वी रीच आवर कॉर्नर. माय कॉर्नर, सो आई चेन 2 नाउ. अब मैं कॉर्नर पे पहुंच गई, मैंने चेन 2 किया है, और अब ये जो चेन 3 हमने किया था उसकी थर्ड चेन पे टॉप पे जाके हम स्लिप स्टिच करेंगे. सो विल स्लिप स्टिच ऑन द थर्ड चेन of the starting chain 3 that we made. We'll make a slip stitch here, then we'll slip stitch in the next stitch में slip stitch करेंगे, then again we'll slip stitch in the next stitch, फिर से next stitch में slip stitch करेंगे, and now we'll slip stitch in this chain 3 space, and again we'll do exactly same as we did in our round 2. We'll chain 3, we'll make 2 double crochet stitches, then chain 3 double crochet stitches in the same space which is our corner, then we'll chain 2, and in each of these chain 2 spaces we'll make 3 double crochet stitches until we reach our second corner, and in this corner again we'll make 3 double crochet stitches, chain 3 double crochet stitches, then again chain 2, and in each of these chain 2 spaces we'll make our 3 double crochet stitches, and again when we reach here we will slip stitch on our third chain that we made in the starting. So we have to keep repeating row 2 until we get our desired length. So keep repeating this until, like how long you want it to be, it's totally up to you. So you can keep repeating row 2 until you get your desired length. I'll make a couple of rows and then I'll show you how it looks. Little bit again so that it's easier for you. So we have to chain 3 first, then make 2 double crochet stitches, 1 and 2, then again chain 3, 1 2 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the same space. तो हमने chain 3 की है पहले, फिर 2 double crochet stitches, फिर chain 3 और फिर 3 double crochet stitches उसी same chain 3 space में. अब हम chain 2 करेंगे. Now chain 2, and every chain 2 space we have to make 3 double crochet stitches, and in between we should have chain 2, so that when we work our next round we must have spaces to work around. So again chain 2, then 3 double crochet stitches in the next chain 2 space, 2 3, and again chain 2, then in the next chain 2 space again 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 and 3, then again chain 2, then in the next chain 2 space again we'll work 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 3, then again chain 2, then in the next chain 2 space again 3 double crochet stitches, and we'll keep repeating this until we reach our corner, 2 and 3. So until we reach our corner we have to keep repeating this. Then I'll tell you how to do the corner. So I've chained 2 here first. Before doing our corner we have to chain 2. So I've chained 2 here, and now in the corner we will make 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 3, then we have to chain 3, 1 2 3, and again 3 double crochet stitches in the same chain 3 space. So 1 2 and 3, then again we'll chain 2 and we'll start with the side. So in every chain 2 space we have to make 3 double crochet stitches followed by chain 2, 3 chain 2, then next chain 2 space again 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 3, now chain 2 again, and now in the next chain 2 space again we have to work 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 and 3. So we'll keep doing this until we reach our corner from where we started this row, and then we'll slip stitch to the chain 3. But remember, you shouldn't start the row exactly from there. You have to slip stitch in the next stitch, then again in the next stitch and in the chain 3 space, and always start your row from the chain 3 space here. So if you have to chain, if you want to change the colors also, you can even use how many ever colors you want. You have to just make sure when you complete your round, reach the chain 3 space by slip stitching in all these stitches, and then fasten off here and join your new color yarn from here only, from the chain 3 space, and then start your new color. Don't start it from from here, otherwise the लुक विल नॉट बी लाइक इट वोंट लुक परफेक्ट. सो जब भी आपको कलर भी चेंज करना है तो पहले आप यहाँ पे जैसे आप आके यहाँ पे रो कंप्लीट करोगे अपनी स्लिप स्टिच करके, तो आपको यहाँ पे पहले स्लिप स्टिच करना है नेक्स्ट स्टिच पे, फिर उसके नेक्स्ट स्टिच पे, और फिर ये जो चेन 3 स्पेस है यहाँ पे स्लिप स्टिच करने के बाद आप फास्टन ऑफ भी यहीं से करोगे, और नया जो भी कलर आपको यूज़ करना है वो भी आप यहीं से जॉइन करके आगे अपने राउंड्स कंटिन्यू करोगे. जितनी मर्जी कलर चाहिए आप यूज़ कर सकते हो, इसमें सिंगल कलर में भी बना सकते हो बट कलरफुल और भी अच्छा लगेगा. तो बट ये ध्यान में रखना है कि हमेशा राउंड यहाँ पे कंप्लीट होता है, लेकिन यहाँ पे जॉइन करने के बाद यहाँ स्लिप स्टिच करके इधर आके स्लिप स्टिच करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, तभी ये परफेक्ट लगेगा. सो आई विल कंप्लीट दिस एंड आई विल रीच हियर एंड देन आई विल शो यू. नाउ आई हैव कंप्लीटेड दिस साइड एंड नाउ आई विल स्लिप स्टिच ऑन दिस चेन 3, द थर्ड चेन. तो सबसे पहले हम ये चेन 3 पे जाके ऊपर स्लिप स्टिच करेंगे. तो ये हो गया हमारा पहला स्लिप स्टिच. तो हमेशा ये स्लिप स्टिच करके ही हमने सेकेंड राउंड स्टार्ट करना है. तो ये स्लिप स्टिच हो गया एक, ये नेक्स्ट स्टिच पे ये 2, उसके नेक्स्ट स्टिच पे ये 3. सो 3 स्लिप स्टिचेस ऑलरेडी. नाउ द फोर्थ वन इन द चेन 3 स्पेस. तो ये चौथी वाली जो होगी हमारी चेन 3 स्पेस में होगी, और तब जाके आपका ये राउंड कंप्लीट होता है, तो ही आप नेक्स्ट राउंड स्टार्ट करेंगे यहाँ से. कलर भी अगर आपने चेंज करना है तो आप यहीं पे पहले फास्टन ऑफ करके कट कर लीजिए, और नया जो भी कलर आप यूज़ करेंगे यहीं पे जॉइन करके यहीं से आप स्टार्ट करेंगे फिर से. मतलब कॉर्नर से ही स्टार्ट करना है हमेशा. So now this is the way you have to keep on continuing, how many ever rounds you want, how long you want it to be, you have to keep on continuing, and you can even like you can leave the neck like this if you want. Or what I did is I crocheted a few front posts, back posts, so that it gives a nice ribbed pattern over here. So I'll show you how to do that also. But if you want, you can crochet as many rows as you want, how long you want it to be. You can just repeat the number of rows. You have to just keep repeating the row 2 as many times as you want. जितनी मर्जी बार आपको चाहिए, जितना लंबा चाहिए उतनी बार आपने रो 2 को रिपीट करते जाना है. एंड इसका नेक आप ऐसे भी छोड़ सकते हैं, बट मैंने जिस तरीके से बनाया मैं वो भी आपको दिखा दूंगी, आप वैसे भी कर सकते हो. So this is how it looks after completing 39 rows. I've completed 39 rows, and after that it looked like this, and I've changed colors in between. You can even change colors, or if you want to make it in one single color, you can make it in one single color. So this is what I was talking about, the ribbed pattern. Now I will show you how to do this, but when you complete like 30 to 35 rows, it will come like this. I have done 39 rows because I wanted it to be a little longer, and I have also added fringe. So you can see I've added fringe. I will show you how to add the fringe too, but first I will show you how to make the ribbed neck. So let's begin. To make the neck, if you want, you can also leave it like that. If you like it this way in the V-neck, you can also leave it like that. But if you want to make the fringe neck, I will show you how to do. So first, you have to join the yarn in the corner. See, in the corner space here. First, we will join our yarn from here. After joining the yarn, chain 3, 1 2 3, and make slip stitches in each of these spaces. So now we'll make 2 double crochet stitches here in the first space, 1 and 2, then here 1, then again 2 in the space, 1 2, 1 here, the 3 double crochet stitches here, 1. So how many ever chains you can see here, you have to make those many double crochet stitches. तो जितनी भी आपको यहाँ पे चेन्स दिख रही है उतने आपने डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस बनाने हैं. अगर आपको नहीं करना ये रिब्ड पैटर्न नेक का, तो आप ऐसे भी उसे छोड़ सकते हैं, बहुत सुंदर दिखेगा. लेकिन अगर आपको रिब्ड पैटर्न बनाना है तो आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं जैसे मैं कर रही हूँ अभी. तो आपने ये देखिए, जो हमने चेन 2 स्पेस छोड़ी थी वहाँ पे 2 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस आएंगे, और जो ये 3 डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस यहाँ पे दिख रही है हमने एक ही चेन में बनाई है, तो यहाँ पे 1 डबल क्रोशे स्टिच आएगी. So where we have made 3 double crochet stitches, we have made those in one stitch, so we'll make 1 double crochet stitch there, and here we have chain 2, so we'll make 2 double crochet stitches in the chain 2 space. So we'll complete this round in the same way by doing 2 double crochet stitches in the space and 1 double crochet stitch in the chain 3 of the cluster here. So just keep doing that, and I'll tell you what to do when you complete the round. Completing the round, ये round complete करने के बाद यहाँ पे जो हमने starting में chain 3 बनाया था, the starting chain 3 that we made, we have to go on top of the chain 3, the third chain, and we have to slip stitch. Now after slip stitching, we will chain 3. Now this round 2 of the neck also you have to keep repeating until you get your desired length. So I'll tell you how to do it. Chain 3 first. In the first here double crochet stitch, we have to make a front post double crochet stitch. So we'll yarn over, we will go under the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now in the next double crochet stitch, we have to make a back post. So we'll yarn over, go from the back of the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again we have to make a front post, so yarn over, go under the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now again a back post, yarn over, go from back of the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So basically what we are doing is we are doing 1 front post double crochet stitch, 1 back post. So we'll keep repeating this until we finish our round. So this is the back post, and now a front post, then again a back post, again a front post. So we have to keep doing 1 front post double crochet stitch, 1 back post double crochet stitch. इसी तरीके से हम एक front post double crochet stitch करेंगे और एक back post double crochet stitch करेंगे, और इसी round को आपने continue करना है जब तक आपको जितना लॉन्ग नेक चाहिए उतना तक नहीं आता, आपने इसी राउंड को, राउंड नंबर 2 को रिपीट करते जाना है. So you have to keep repeating round 2 until you get your desired length of your neck. If you don't want to do this rip pattern, it's fine, and still it will look very pretty. So we'll keep doing this. 1 front post and 1 back post. So I'll keep repeating this and I'll meet you when I finish this round. तो मैं अपनी last stitch पे आ गई. I've reached my last stitch. Now I'm making this as a front post double crochet stitch, and now the starting chain 3 that we made, जो starting में हमने chain 3 बनाया था, हम उस पे जाके slip stitch करेंगे. So we'll go and slip stitch on the third chain of the chain 3. So we have completed this round. So you can see already the ribbed pattern is started to form. ये ribbed pattern already start हो गया है form करना, लेकिन अगर आप थोड़ी सी और rows बनाएंगे तो बहुत ही खूबसूरत दिखेगा. So इसी तरीके से फिर से हमने chain 3 करना है. We have to start this row also the same way as we did our second row. We have to chain 3, and on every front post double crochet stitch we have to make a front post, and on every back post we have to make a back post. So you have to keep repeating this until you get your desired length of your neck. As you can see, I made 6 rows and this is what it looks. The neck looks like this. Now this poncho can be worn both the ways. Like if you want it to be like this, see, I'll show you. Now if you want the corners to be at both the sides of your arms, you can leave it like that. If you want the corners to be front and back, you can wear it this way, like the V coming front and back. It's totally up to you. It's a very beautiful pattern. I hope you like it, and I'll show you how to add the fringe too. Add the fringe, what you have to do is first you have to take a cardboard, or if you want, because we want the fringe to be the same size, so it's better if you take a cardboard and roll the yarn onto the cardboard. What I did, I'll show you exactly what I did. So I took a notebook and I wrapped the yarn like this. I just kept on wrapping, And then once I felt it's enough, what I did was I chopped off from here and from here. So I got a fringe, like I'll show you, see. From here and from the other end as well. So when we fold it into half, so we can get the exact center and cut it. So like this, you must have lot of, fringes. So once you're done with this, and now it depends on how long you want your fringe for. Like if you want your fringe to be long, then the notebook should be, or you can take a long or a wide cardboard, and then what you have to do is you have to fold it into half, and then with the help of your crochet needle, you have to put the needle in the stitch where you want your fringe to go. You have to pull all the threads through the stitch and then yarn over all the fringes and just pull them through. It's better if you do it with a thicker needle. You can even do it with your hand. Just pull all the thread through this hole like this. So this is how you will have your fringe. So I hope you liked the tutorial. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment box. I'll be happily answering all you people. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, be happy, keep crocheting. Bye bye.